guys, how we doing? Well, I hope everyone out there is doing well on YouTube. I hope all my subscribers are doing well. Keep up the great work with all your awesome videos, guys, because I always enjoy watching them. Now, in this video, I want to show you guys a new gadget that I purchased a few days ago. As you guys know, for those of you that watch my videos regularly, I am into my gadgets. And I thought I'd show you guys my latest gadget, so let's get into this. Okay guys, so as you can see in front of me here on my table here, I've got a new toy that I've been playing with the last few days. It's a remote control helicopter, and I've got to tell you guys, it's awesome. For those of you that you know, that maybe are enthusiasts into sort of flying sort of aircraft models and helicopters and things like that, this is a really awesome piece of kit, and I thought what I'll do in this video is to demonstrate it to you guys and show you exactly how it works. So let's get into it and show you exactly what we've got here. So here's my little remote control helicopter. As you can see, it's very dinky and small. But it's got quite a bit of power to it, and as you can see, it's really cool. Very strong and sturdy. This part is all made out of metal, and it is very sturdy. The actual blades themselves actually fold up, so if you do actually hit anything, or if you crash it, they do fold in, so you're not going to damage them. And we've got obviously the you know, the remote control, which works really well. And I suppose really the thing to do, guys, is to show you exactly how this thing works, and let's get it into working order here. The actual helicopter itself has actually got a rechargeable battery inside, which you actually charge up via the USB. There's a USB cable that plugs into, one end plugs into the actual helicopter itself, and the other end is just a normal USB connection that will go into your computer to charge it up. And there's a little switch on the side to turn it on, so we might as well do that now. And when we switch it on, it lights up at the front, which is really cool. And I'm going to lay it down on the table now, and I'm going to switch my actual remote control on by flicking this switch up, so you get a green light on the actual remote. I don't know if you can see this, but that's all ready to go. Now what I'm going to try and do, guys, is to keep the helicopter as level as I can, so you guys can actually see it in flight. I have had some practice with this, so hopefully I'm not going to crash it this evening. But we'll see how things go. So let's start it up and get going with this. Here we go, guys. And we have liftoff. And there it is, guys. Whoa. Let's fly it around. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to keep it as level with the camera as possible. Let's see if I can bring it over to you guys. As I said, I have had some practice, so let's bring it up slightly. Okay, so let's bring it over towards the camera, and hopefully you guys can see it. There it is in all its glory, guys. How about that, eh? Let's bring it up slightly. Here we go. As you can see guys, it works extremely well and it's very responsive. Question is, can I land it on the table again? I guess we'll see. Oh, got quite a bit of power to this. And hopefully I should be able to land it on the table. And there you go guys, that is my remote control helicopter. And I've got, you know, it does take a little bit of practice to get used to. You can fly this one indoors and you know, it works extremely well, as you saw from that little flight test. I must admit, when I did purchase this, you know, I did crash it quite a few times to start with. It does take a bit of getting used to, but once you get used to the actual controls, then it really, you know, it gets a lot easier. And I suppose the trick to this really is to learn how to control the actual throttle, and also there's a trim control on the actual remote control to control the trim when it's actually hovering. You can do all that from the actual remote, which is really, really cool. But anyway guys, that's my first gadget. Oh, didn't I tell you I actually had another gadget as well? Maybe I forgot to mention that at the beginning of this video. Oh well. Anyway, going on to my second gadget. Oh, it's another helicopter. Okay. So you guys are probably wondering why have I got two helicopters? What's the point? Well, this one's a lot bigger than the first one that I showed you guys. It's a lot more powerful, and now this does take some getting used to. This I've crashed quite a few times, and I still to this day I'm still trying to master it. But it is really, really awesome, and I thought I'd show you this as well, guys, and give you this a little demonstration. Now I'm really hoping I'm not going to crash this, because it does take some getting used to. But what I'll do, if I suppose the thing to do, I'll see if I can take it off from the table. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. As I said, it does take some getting used to. Now the actual remote control for this is somewhat different. It's a lot bigger, and the difference between this and the other one is this has actually got an aerial that you actually pull up, as you can see. So you know, there's a lot more control with this one. But let's give it a go and let's see how we get on. Okay, so there it is, guys. What do you think of that, guys? Pretty awesome, huh? As I said, this one does take a bit of getting used to. It's a lot more powerful than the other one. It's learning how to control the actual yeah, this one does take some getting used to, guys. So there you go, guys. That's my other helicopter, as you can see. Pretty cool. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little demonstration of my two helicopters. They're very, very good, and I'd highly recommend buying these, guys, because they're awesome. really. Really cold. For those of you that you know, that are into your helicopters, I would highly recommend that you buy one of these guys because they're really good. And there you go guys, that's it hovering. It does take some getting used to this one because you've got to control the throttle all the time, you know. But you do get used to it. And that is pretty much it guys for this video demonstration. I hope you've liked it. The actual battery needs charging up on this little beauty now, so I suppose that I should charge it up. But thanks for watching guys, and as I said, for anyone out there that wants to buy one of these, I'm going to leave some links down below in the video description to Amazon where you can purchase these from. As I said, they're very good. This one cost me £39, but I didn't buy this one on Amazon. I got this from another place, but you can purchase it on Amazon. As I said, this will cost, I paid £39 for this, and obviously, you know, you've got the remote control as well. And my little baby one here, which you can see, this one cost me, I think this was £22 here in the UK, and that was off Amazon, that one I bought. So, you know, there you go guys, that gives you a little demonstration as to these little beauties and how they work. I love them, I must admit, they're really awesome. Now, you get around about, I'd say probably around about 10 minutes flying time. With the big one you get around about 10 minutes, with the little one you probably get around about 8 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well that's not really a lot of time, you know, but you got to remember guys that there's only, you know, they can't make the battery too big for these, the rechargeable battery, because otherwise it'll make the helicopter too heavy to fly. So they have to keep the battery fairly small. Charge the big one up the same way that you do the little one. The only difference with the bigger helicopters, this actually does come with a mains plug, so you actually plug it into the mains when you're charging it up, whereas the little blue one that I've got here comes with a USB cable that you use. You charge it via the USB on your computer. But that really is it guys. Thanks very much for watching this. My flying skills need to be improved somewhat, as I think you'll agree, but I don't think I've done too badly with this review. But yeah, I love my little helicopters, they're awesome. You can get bigger ones of these as well guys, but I'm kind of new to all this, so you know, I'm going to just see how I'll get on with these over the next few months, and then I might move up to something a bit bigger, you know, once I've mastered these ones. Now I wouldn't recommend flying these outside guys, especially the little one. This one I wouldn't recommend flying outside, because if it's windy you're going to have a lot of trouble controlling this. Unless it's a really calm day with no wind, then you could probably attempt it. This one you could probably get away with flying outside a bit more because there's a bit more weight to it. But if you're somebody that wants to you know, that wants to fly these outside, then there's a bigger one, a much bigger one that you can get that's made for flying outside. Because the thing is, you don't want to get these ones wet, you know, because obviously there's a lot of electronics that are open to the weather here in these. Whereas with the bigger one that you can get for outdoor use, it's all sealed, and they're made specifically for flying outdoors. But these are really cool to fly around in your home, and you know, like I said, I'd recommend them to anyone. And that really wraps this one up, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this and obviously you're not subscribed to my videos, please press the yellow subscribe button at the top of the page, and obviously, you know, leave me comments down below in the comments box. And if you've maybe you guys have got one of these yourself. I know that Pete, otherwise known as the Fat Aussie Bastard, if you're watching this, Pete, I know you've got one of these helicopters. You've got, I think you've got the bigger one that you fly outdoors. But you know, for those of you that you know, that maybe have got one of these, drop me some comments and let me know what your experiences are with them. Because you know, I'd really like to hear from you guys. That would be really awesome. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, which will probably be tomorrow. And until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day out there, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.